So, you are coming to Playa del Carmen. You're probably looking forward to the beautiful beaches, eating tacos until your belly is stuffed, and trying all the tequila your body can handle. As our 2 months in Mexico come to an end, I wanted to share with you some real reviews on places we went, taco stands we tried, what's the best public transit to use, and what currency you should bring. And what are the deals on cell phone plans, and are they really cracking down on smokers in Mexico? These are just suggestions based on experiences we had and some of the things that we learned along the way in hopes to make your vacation to Playa del Carmen one to remember. So let's jump right in with 10 things you need to know before you go. Number 1, cell phone plans. Now let's go back to the very first day we arrived in Cancun, Mexico. We were shocked to find there were no cell phone companies in the airport to get a local SIM card, something we've done in every country we've been to. If you need a SIM card and a phone plan, the easiest way to get set up is to go to an OXXO convenience store. It's quick and easy to do. They will set it up for you right at the store, and we purchased a plan through Telcel. There are other options such as OXXOCell, but from everything we've read, Telcel is the largest service provider in Mexico. We ended up getting the 3 gig plan, and it cost $15 Canadian for 30 days with unlimited social media. We honestly didn't find cell service to be that great in Mexico. It was a struggle. If we were out and needed to use Google Translate or use the internet, cell service was just non-existent sometimes. So I would suggest using Wi-Fi whenever you can. Number 2, the taxi app we used. In Playa del Carmen, it's easy to get a taxi pretty much anywhere, but it's the cost of the taxi that might be unknown. Taxi drivers are supposed to follow a chart that dictates the taxi fare from one area to the other. However, it doesn't always work out that way. We found the Tarifario app very helpful and the most reliable and consistently cheaper than the roadside taxis. Another great app to use is WhatsApp. If you want to communicate with tour booking companies or real estate agents, many people use WhatsApp to chat rather than Messenger. Number 3, public transportation. The Colectivo buses run from about 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. and they are easy to use. Along 30 Ave is where you can catch the bus, and it only costs 10 pesos for a ride one way. There are also Colectivo vans, and Jay and I only use them twice, but there are plenty that can take you to all different areas in and around Playa del Carmen. But the closest drop-off to downtown is 30 Ave, so keep that in mind. A few tips I have about Colectivos are: make sure you're getting on the correct bus. All the routes are listed on the windshield, and if you're not sure, just ask the driver. When you do find the right bus, get on, pay the driver, and sit down as quickly as you can, because they do not wait for you to find a seat before they start driving again. Also, Colectivos are usually standing room only in the morning and around 6 p.m., so you might want to use them outside those time frames for a better experience. There are also 2 ADO bus stations if you wanted to do longer day trips in and around the Yucatan Peninsula, like Cancun, Puerto Morelos, or just to and from the airport. We found them very easy to use and quite comfortable. Number 4, local currency. Here in Mexico, it's best to pay in pesos. Even though almost everywhere on 5th Ave is heavily based on the US dollar, you'll find you'll get a better rate on your money if you convert it into pesos. And just a side note on currency, we found that many businesses don't like to break large bills, which we found odd considering banks dispense 500 peso bills. Some businesses won't even break 200 peso bills. So break your large bills whenever you can, which leads me to number 5, bank machines. My quick tip about bank machines is never use a standalone bank machine. You run the risk of having your bank card hacked, or if it's late at night, you might be the target of petty crime. Always go to the bank and use their machines, such as Scotiabank or the HSBC Bank. We use the Scotiabank machines on 10 and constituents. There will often be lineups, and if you see this orange light on the Scotiabank machines, it means it's out of money. Oh, and your bank card gets inserted in the opposite direction. That seemed to trip up a lot of people when they were using the bank machines. Number 6, the smoking ban. Many of you might be curious about the smoking ban, and there are lots of smoke, vape, and cigar shops that will sell you whatever you're looking for. And from what we've seen, the ban on smoking in public isn't being enforced. Number 7, shopping. If you want the best shopping experience or where your money might go a little further, it's anywhere off Fifth Ave. Benito Juarez is a great street where the locals go. But if you're looking for a souvenir to take home from your vacation, then Fifth Ave is definitely the place to go. Which brings me to number 8 on the list, and that's haggling. All I can say is get ready to negotiate. Even this guy was a good little negotiator. When you walk down Fifth Ave, you will be bombarded with people asking you to come and look at their stuff. If you want massages, if you want braids, you'll be offered free tequila shots, and my favorite, hey, I know you. I'm your waiter from your hotel. Everyone wants your attention to sell you something. I do not like to haggle, so this was my least favorite thing about Playa del Carmen, but if you enjoy the negotiation, this is the place for you. Number 9. Know the seasons. Now, most people, when they think about Mexico, they think about the beautiful, pristine beaches, but I couldn't do this list without talking about the sargassum. Typically, sargassum season is from April till October, and this year it came in with a vengeance. So understanding the seasons can really help predict the best times to come to Mexico. Another great way to really understand the current situation is to join a few chat groups on social media and just start asking questions. You'll get great up-to-date information that may help you avoid ruining your expensive vacation. Number 10, recommendations. If you are looking for free entertainment, there are always daily shows in and around Fifth Ave and Fundadora Park. We managed to find a few good breakfast spots and 3 being down the same street, Cali 30 and 30 Ave. My first pick for breakfast would be Papa Charlie's. They had great food, good service, reasonable prices, and Wi-Fi. I had hotcakes, bacon, and a fruit cup for 95 pesos. The maple syrup was my favorite. Just across the street was Cafe Orange. It had a great breakfast for less than 100 pesos with great Wi-Fi. Just up the street from Cafe Orange was a place called Consumbras. They had a great breakfast with Wi-Fi, and it had air conditioning. If juicing is your thing, there is a great place on Cali 20 and 30 Ave called Nativo. Like, look how big that juice is. It was packed with locals and had great food and really good service. The queso brio tacos at this food truck is a great place to get cheap tacos. These guys were always busy. It's right beside the megastore, and the tacos are seriously delicious. It's crunchy, it's cheesy, and it's a little spicy. So good. A close second for cheap tacos was this place on 10th Street. 20 peso tacos. Delicious. We really enjoyed Vagabonda on 5th Ave, but we liked Vagabonda on 38 more. They have a huge menu and great live entertainment with various acts. Where else can you get these light-up drinks? Another great hangout is Tropical Tacos. The best guacamole we found, and delicious roasted cauliflower tacos. And if you only try one thing on this list, you have to try the marquesitas. Honestly, they are so delicious. It's a thin, crunchy waffle cone base with a sweet or savory filling. This one is filled with Nutella and bananas, topped with more bananas and creamy, yummy caramel. They range from 60 to 80 pesos, and trust me, you will not be disappointed. Delicious. So that's it. We're going to cheers our time to Playa del Carmen, the good and the bad. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please hit the like button below, and next week we are moving to Bacalar, the Maldives of Mexico. You are not going to want to miss it. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out. We will see you in the next one.